still await.
The survival horror masterpiece that graced the GameCube and PlayStation 2 in 2005 is making an encore presentation on the Wii. Leon returns to face hordes of infected villagers, chainsaw-wielding maniacs, and grotesque monsters all over again. But do the Wii controls really benefit this 2-year-old game, or will they make you lose your head? The plot of Resident Evil 4 is a fresh start for the series. Years after the T-Virus outbreak turned Raccoon City into a town of zombies, Leon S. Kennedy is hired to rescue the president's daughter from a rural European village. The villagers aren't exactly welcoming, and Leon soon discovers that they are all infected with mind-controlling parasites and seek to control the world.
Freeze!
Luckily, others are already working against the growing conspiracy, helping Leon whenever they cross paths. While the subject matter really isn't that different from previous games in the series, Resident Evil 4 still engrosses players in mystery and suspense, and delivers one adrenaline rush after another, thanks to high production values and a seamless integration between cinema and gameplay. The strength of Resident Evil 4 is in its pacing. At one point, you're frantically trying to survive with dozens of enemies closing in on you, your ammo supplies quickly dwindling. Then you're given a little breathing room, yet tension still lingers. You'll encounter a vicious boss fight, only to be presented with a puzzling riddle minutes later. And just when you let your guard down, you'll be attacked from behind or pounced upon by a pack of wolves. The tension in this game is simply unmatched, with one set-piece moment after another. Before long, you have Ashley to protect, which can seem utterly impossible at times. You'll constantly be taking care of her, but there are times when she can be of help too. The game isn't cluttered with a lot of useless trinkets either. Yes, there are treasures hidden throughout the game, but they are all there to be sold.
What are you buying?
Giving you gold so you can purchase new weapons, larger briefcases, and weapon upgrades, all of which are sorely needed.
Thank you.
Regrettably, the Wii edition of Resident Evil 4 doesn't come with a boost in graphics other than true widescreen support. There isn't any new content either, though it does include all the bonus content from the PlayStation 2 iteration, making it the ultimate version of the game. The most drastic gameplay change is in firing weapons. Holding the B trigger causes Leon to draw his gun, which you can then freely aim at any point on the screen. When you roll over a target, the cursor turns red and the controller rumbles slightly to let you know you're on the mark. The pointer offers a huge advantage over analog sticks in the shaky laser sight because it allows you to quickly blast off shot after shot with much greater accuracy. Camera control is now detached from aim, so that you tilt the camera with the analog stick on the nunchuck and aim with the remote. It takes a little time to adjust, but before long, you'll be able to quickly pop off enemies to your left and right. And when you run out of bullets, you can reload by simply swiping the remote while holding the trigger. The Wii edition also brings a huge improvement to knife controls. Rather than having to hold a separate button, you can simply swing the remote in any direction, and Leon will slash at the nearest target, even the bear traps at his feet. The Wii controls aren't entirely perfect. Quickly turning around is slightly harder to pull off consistently, and moving items around the attaché case can be cumbersome. The most important functions, however, are a clear step above the original controls. And if you're still not convinced, the Wii edition is compatible with the classic controller and the GameCube controller as well. In 2005, it was clear that Resident Evil 4 was one of the greatest games ever made. And despite the visuals showing a little bit of age, that still holds true today. Even though the Wii controls make targeting easier, the game doesn't lose any of its challenge. It's disappointing that Capcom hasn't included any new modes, weapons, or scenarios, but the Wii edition of Resident Evil 4 is, without question, the best version of the game available. Anyone who missed this gem the first time around should pick it up, and even grizzled vets should consider reliving the nightmare with the improved controls on the Wii.